The ferry alerts just keep coming today, with some wait times now stretching to 2 hours, along with canceled sailings in the San Juan Islands and ferry repairs happening on the fly. KOMO's Denise Whitaker is live at Coleman Dock in Seattle to show us what's happening today. Denise?
Well, it certainly seems like a daily juggling act that the State Ferries is going through right now, trying to keep its ancient boats running safe and on time. Deputy Ferries Secretary Nicole McIntosh wrote today that this is summer. It's like their Super Bowl. So using that analogy, it seems like the system really needs to get a solid series of first downs right now. The state was forced to cancel sailings when 2 boats on the same route broke down, stranding people up in the San Juan Islands. Crews got one of those boats fixed, but the other, the 57-year-old Yakima, is still out of service.
A little disappointing they haven't upgraded them sooner, but it's part of the system, I guess.
While some problems take boats out of service, others do not, like the repairs being made on the 10-year-old Puyallup.
I just said, what the heck is that? Because, I come on the ferry a lot.
Jenny Duncan's talking about the taped-off area here. State Ferries tells me it got soaked during a storm over the winter while the boat was in dry dock. The crew noticed buckled tiles, and so instead of taking that boat out of service, the state tells me they're doing the work while the boat keeps crossing between Edmonds and Kingston.
I think it would be very inconvenient for thousands of people that travel every weekend if they didn't do it this way.
This way, a large capacity boat stays on task. Not the case out of Anacortes, where a boat that only holds 87 vehicles is filling in for the broken boat that holds 144. And beyond old boats, there are still staffing issues. During the month of June, State Ferries canceled 218 sailings, more than half of those due to crewing, throwing off people's schedules.
It's just so frustrating. Then we have to wait for like another half an hour.
It is frustrating for a lot of ferry riders, whether they're trying to get to and from work or important appointments or just enjoying the day out on the water. Now, I asked for an update on the staffing shortages that the state's been dealing with in the ferry system, and I was told that they are going to need at least the next couple of months to get everything kind of caught up. Live in Seattle, Denise Whitaker, KOMO News.
So the frustration continues. Denise, thank you. That brings us to tonight's KOMO Pulse Poll. Hannah Knowles is at the live desk going over results for us. Hannah?
Yeah, well, when it comes to fixing ferries on the fly, we want to know what Washington riders, what they think about this, because as we know, so many people ride the ferries, especially during the busy summer season. So here's the question that we're asking tonight. To vote, all you have to do is scan this QR code that you see on your screens. The question is, do you think ferries should be repaired while in service? 50% of you say yes. 6% say no, and 44% say only if it's safe. To vote, again, just scan that QR code on your screens there. We'll wait to see your results.